Cancer, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your weekly read for your sun, moon, and rising. So be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. Usually it resonates mostly with your rising sign. So be sure to check out your rising sign, all right? And then your moon, and then your sun. I would do it in that order, but you do whatever you want. Okay, so I'm not telling you what to do, right? The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. This doesn't always resonate, but when it does, the message is for you. If you're cross-watching and you feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. You Cancer, if you feel that the roles are in the reverse, please only take what applies, leave what doesn't, reverse the roles. If you feel that it's backwards or whatever, do what applies to you. Please use your intuition, as always, with every general tarot reading. This is not a personal reading. Let's keep that in mind. And we can begin with the weekly energies. You have the Justice card. All right, Libra energy. This is about keeping things in balance, righting wrongs. What's fair here? This could also be something karmic that has happened. You might be dealing with an individual who's completely polar opposite of you, and you're trying to balance yourself because of this individual. Now, what do I mean by that? This individual or this situation was brought into your life for you to reevaluate yourself. Are the actions that I'm taking the correct actions? Is that something balanced? Does it work with my life? Okay, what am I putting into the scales here? Is this weighing out properly? You get what I mean? All right, so let's take a look. We have the Hermit card. So Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, have Virgo in your chart. Now the Hermit is an individual who is looking within, okay? Isolates themselves because they're trying to get away from the distractions, to see the bigger picture for one, to see what they can gain from this situation, to reevaluate, okay? Like I was saying before. You have the Five of Wands. You were in conflict. You were dealing with an individual or a situation that kept clashing with you. Now, the Five of Wands is something for us to think about because it advises us to agree to disagree if we can't come to an agreement, all right? If we let this prolong, things can become a little bit chaotic. If you see here, they're fighting, nobody's really paying attention that there's a fire on the floor, and these cats are over here also arguing. You might be clashing with someone here who you feel isn't fair. You guys can't come to some kind of compromise. I mean, this could be a fire sign as well. We have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody here could have been keeping to themselves and you might have been arguing with them. Hey, listen, it's not fair that you're over there in the corner. Obviously, they're not in the corner, but whatever. I'm just going to use this as, and you take how it can resonate with you. You're sitting over there in the corner, not doing anything, just really keeping to yourself. Maybe they've ghosted you. Maybe they're the ones in the Hermit energy. And I don't know, something here is just not fair. It's not just. Why are you doing this? Why are you keeping yourself from me? Are you keeping yourself because you need some time? Are you keeping yourself because you're hiding something? What is it that you're holding on to? I'm here for you. Why aren't you talking to me? It's kind of this energy here, and this might have been what the conflict was about. Now, if that's not what the conflict is about, maybe somebody here was it could be that they were hiding money. I mean, it is Pentacles, but I really feel like this energy of somebody here not opening up. Now, there is a possibility to open up because the window here is open and the cat is trying to look out the window while this guy is really guarding his chest. And what's in the chest? The heart. So this individual could have been protecting their heart because maybe, you know, their side of the story is that they're done and over with the conflict and they don't want any more conflict, but instead of talking it out with you, they decide to keep to themselves. They decide to ghost themselves or whatever, isolate themselves. This could be you, okay? This doesn't have to only be the other person. This could be you as well. And we have the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody here could have been giving the cold shoulder. Somebody's here, oh, this is how you want to be? All right, I can play that game too. And I won't talk to you. For some of you, you are talking to this individual and what you're doing is demanding answers. Why are you keeping to yourself? You know, it's almost like you're saying to this person, if you don't open up to me, I have the right to be assuming. I have the right to assume that maybe, you know what? You are getting attention elsewhere. You're spending your time and energy elsewhere. If you're not communicating with me, I need answers because I'm very unsure. Things are not very clear to me, and you want clear-cut communication. If you want this, you want this. If you don't, you don't. You know, let's call a spade a spade. Like we say in my native tongue, we say bread, bread, cheese, cheese. You know, it is what it is. And this person, if they're not opening up to you, what else do you have? How are you not going to assume? I mean, you're probably trying to understand. Maybe in this hermit mode is you're trying to understand, trying to get perspective. Some of you might be asking questions, watching tarot videos like, why the hell is this person acting this way? And really trying to focus on yourself as well at the same time, but it still kind of keeps knocking at your door and you want things to be clear. For some of you, you cut out this person because you couldn't deal with it anymore, okay? And we have the Six of Cups. Somebody could be returning. Mercury retrograde. And the thing is, I had said this to another sign. Mercury retrograde is not about, oh, exes are coming back, so let's all close our doors. No, it's about doors that weren't properly closed. So the situation is presenting itself again so that we can properly close the door or give it another chance and it might work out this time. So you could be dealing with a soulmate, and soulmates doesn't mean, oh, it's the Cinderella story where they saved me from being imprisoned and now they're my savior kind of thing. It's individuals, okay, who agree to be with us in this lifetime so that we can learn some kind of lesson, something valuable, because we're here to learn. We never stop learning, right? Even though you finish school after high school or after college or whatever have you, we're continuing. This life is school. So we're constantly learning. And if we choose not to learn, if we choose to continue being the same person, what's the point of life? Just living life to go to work, come home, shit, sleep, eat, and do the same routine all over again? That's not a life. That's ultimately being a robot, okay? And we're not robots. We have souls that are trying to maneuver in this 3D world with this physical body so that we can continue to learn, so that we can actually give love. You know, think about it, because the Six of Wands also is a children's card. If you think about life like a child lives in the present moment, okay? They don't care what's going to happen later, what happened before. They're playing around with their friends. They get into a fight with their friends. They start crying, blah, 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 blah. 5 minutes later, it's like it was all gone. They're best friends again. They're still playing again. They're not worried about what time they have to come inside, what time they have to eat dinner, what time. Do you get what I'm saying? They don't have these worries. But of course, you know, we can justify and say and logically think about it saying, well, you know, they're children because they have somebody else taking care of them. They have somebody else worrying about their responsibilities. Ah, yes. But you are a child of the universe. You are a child of God. And so the universe has your back. We just tend to forget it. As we get older, because of what our parents told us, our guardians, other people, you're an adult now, you got to take responsibility. Of course, absolutely you do. Of course, you know, it's not like we're going to sit there on the couch and, oh, universe, show up at my door and start cooking for me, start paying my bills, da, 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 da. No, yeah, we take responsibility, but we also have faith. And we also trust that the universe does have our back. We look at life in a way of, well, I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to do what I have to do. And then the rest that I can't control, I'm going to leave it in the divine's hand. And still keeping this communication with the divine. Listen, you know, I need this. Let's bring this into my life. I'm open to receiving this and being actually open. Sometimes we tend, with all this hecticness and all these things that we tend to forget, this innocence that we lose, we tend to forget that the universe is open to giving to us whatever we want. It always constantly says yes. But sometimes we block it with our thoughts, our actions, our fears, our sadnesses, our anger. We block it. We say, universe, I want my mortgage to be paid. I don't have enough money. Please provide for me for this month. And then in the back of your mind, you're like, shit, I don't think it's gonna get paid. What am I gonna do? And you worry and you stress instead of saying, you know what, I need a little extra money. Let me do some kind of side job, or you know what, maybe it's okay if I ask my sister to loan me some money and we'll see how it goes. You know, preparing the way to be open to receiving. Sometimes, you know, unexpectedly, we just completely give the trust to we trust in the universe, and the universe magically, out of nowhere, here comes a check that the IRS forgot to give us, and it's our mortgage payment. Like, wow, you know? There's a need to have this childlike energy as well. Not to lose responsibility, but to have this innocence that we've lost. So I'm going to take out a card for each card presented here. All right, so I was going to say justifying the justice card is the Page of Swords. All right, the Sword of Truth. The Page of Swords is an individual who's vigilant, okay? He doesn't close his eyes. He understands that he needs to stay awake because he's waiting for, I'm open for the universe to give me, I'm being vigilant. I'm expecting, okay? The Page of Swords is also an individual who's willing to learn, willing to do what it is necessary to gain clarity, to receive truth, justice, okay? This Sword of Justice as well. Now, clarifying the Hermit card is the Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost like once you go within, contemplate on what it is that you need to do. Here is what's presented to you, this Ace of Pentacles, something grounded, something stable, finances, okay? Something that's being presented to you, but it's a seed, okay? So it's a seed, it's something that you're gonna have to plant. The universe is giving, oh, here's the seed. Now you're gonna have to plant it because I'm not coming here to Earth to plant it for you. Here's your opportunity. What are you gonna do with it? Right, Cancer? I apologize if I called you Capricorn because I was thinking in my mind, did I call Cancer Capricorn? You have the Five of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So this, how do I go about this? How do I go about this? Well, thinking about a plan. Taking one step at a time. Not rushing into a situation. Grounding yourself. There might be an earth sign here who is helping you out. A Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Maybe that's why I was thinking of Capricorn. And then clarifying the Four of Pentacles is this Tower card, which is ultimately this letting go. And I feel like it's a letting go of fear, letting go of things that are rooted in us that don't serve us any longer. It could be a way of thinking. It could be that, I don't know. It could be something physical, that there's a home that you need to move away from. It's, it could be that this home is not even stable for you anymore in some sense. Maybe it's a really old house and it's a kind of not even safe for you to live there. If you are looking for a home or looking for an apartment or something, for you to go out there, see the perspectives, and something will appear for you, okay? Because that's how the universe works. Mysterious ways. We go, we put in the action, it will appear for us because the universe is always giving us the opportunities that we are searching for, right? The Tower card is about this demolishing, and the Tower card is absolutely a card of breaking down our old ways of thinking as well, okay? So clarifying the Queen of Swords is this Two of Wands. So making way for opportunity to come towards you. Making way for your mind to see the bigger picture. So if you are having a hard time looking at the bigger picture of something or seeing something from an unbiased perspective, that's you having this state of mind of, I'm ready to receive, I'm ready to take action. What does the future have for me? Because I'm excited to see what it has, what it holds. And clarifying the Six of Cups is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is an energy of somebody who's confident, is kind of, I have everything that I need and now I'm going to rest. I'm focusing on me and I'm going to take time for myself. It's almost like I don't have cares in the world. I don't have somebody else to worry about. I'm focusing on me. That's who I'm going to worry about, myself. Spending time and energy for the things that you enjoy. Maybe doing something that you've enjoyed as a child. So there could be something here that's presented to you that was from the past. And maybe looking at the past, it could be if you're applying for a job, maybe a job that you've applied for before, and revisiting that and applying again, or maybe even a job that you used to work at and maybe going in the same field. I feel like there's some kind of comfort that you're going to find with something of the past. Now, this could also be reconciliation. Doesn't have to be with someone that you were involved with romantically, but this could be a reconciliation here, destroying old resentments and really kind of clearing out this baggage that doesn't serve you any longer. That's fantastic, though. All right, so let's see, Cancer. What is the oracle for you? Liberty, number 2. So let's take a look at what this card is all about. Liberty, choices, confidence, letting go, self-determination. This card shows a woman standing in profile. A bird cage hangs from her hair, and she is about to release her winged friend into the night. The stars and the moon are guiding the little bird's way. The woman has plucked a special star from the sky to help shepherd the bird's journey. This card stands for the freedom you have to choose your own way in life. Don't let others decide for you. You have the power to liberate yourself from both external and internal cages. Many of the obstacles we face are ones we create ourselves. Once we realize we've created them, we have the power to release them. Amen to that. All right? Cancer. If you resonated with this reading, please let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.